Hey guys, it's me Desiree Marie and I'm back here today to do another video for you guys. But first I wanted to say hey to my crew who are called my subscribers, and hey to you all if you've never seen me ever before in these YouTube streets. Just to reintroduce myself, I'm Desiree Marie and I do lock videos. I talk about my locks all the time, almost each and every day. You guys see me on here talking about locks. And I've shown you guys my whole entire journey from when I started with the braid locks and then switched over to 2-strand twists all the way up until this very moment as I'm approaching almost 3 years. Yes! Almost 3 years locked, and I show you guys everything, the good, the bad, my ups and downs as I struggle and try to find my balance in learning my hair and all, you know, its beauty. So if you're interested in gaining daily inspiration and motivation for your journey, hit the subscribe button. It's free, it's fun, you're guaranteed something fun and fresh almost each and every day. But today we're going to be talking about a certain topic, and I thought that this would be something great to kind of bring before you guys and get your opinion, because I know that a lot of you guys have opinions about natural hair and locks in the workplace. I did a video a few months ago and it sparked some comments you know, about this whole topic, and I know every time we talk about locks in the workplace it always seems to spark a conversation. So I wanted to kind of bring something to you guys, introduce you guys to something that I recently discovered, and kind of get your feedback on it. So as you know, we've always been dealing with struggle of embracing our natural hair in professional environments. So many people have been in the news where they have had to make a decision to get rid of their locks or do something different with their hair in order to conform to the standards of a professional company that they're working with. So this article, however, is producing an actual solution to the problem. And so I wanted to share it with you guys. So I was just basically randomly scrolling on my phone yesterday, just looking at, what's on my phone, and I discovered this news article, and it's so cool. I wanted to share it with you guys. It is a UK article, but it is kind of giving a glimpse as to what is going on in the world as far as natural hair and our natural hair texture. I also know I have a lot of you guys that watch me that are from the UK, so I know that you will really love this and have a lot to say about it. Alright, so here goes. This article is from metro.co.uk, and the article was actually just published on Monday. And the title is called "Billboards Aim to Change Stereotype That Afro Hair is Unprofessional." Okay, and so the article begins by saying Black and mixed race men and women are often subject to discrimination and unfair treatment by simply wearing their hair in a natural style in the workplace. And when you read that, you just feel upset, because it is exactly what this author says. Just by simply wearing our hair, we're subject to frustration in the workplace, upset from our the companies that we're working with, or just companies in general. They're upset by us simply being, wearing our hair the way that we wish to. And so the article continues, there are frequent examples of people being accused of unprofessionalism, being forced to change natural styles, or even being fired because of their hair. New York recently made it a crime to discriminate against natural Afro hairstyles in the workplace, which shows just how significant this problem is. But the UK currently has no such law. So, as we see, this is kind of like a new thing happening in the world, where people are now seeing that it is not right to discriminate against natural hair textures in the workplace. And this is something that has to be done, because now, as a lot of us are embracing our natural hair more than ever before, we're no longer just perming our hair to have it straight and, just set for our work environments, but we're now embracing our natural hair textures in professional environments. We're now locking our hair or big chopping our hair and wearing it as a fro, or just doing simple styles that kind of embrace our ethnicity as a whole. Just things that we want to do naturally, you know. We're already kind of like looked at as a target if we want to bring those hairstyles into the work environment. And I can kind of understand just from a small vantage point of how this might be a problem, because I understand from a business standpoint, as I've been working with businesses like practically all my life, how there is a certain code as far as how people want their workers to show up. And I'm in no way condoning, you know, discrimination against natural hair textures, but I'm seeing that, of course, there's a code of what our look should look like in whatever workplace that we're finding ourselves in. You know, there's a certain look that they want us to have. They want us to look their standard, and natural hair is naturally rebellious. So when we want to wear our hair in its most natural state, it might rebel against what their professional look is. You know, us just simply wearing locks may go against their code of you know, what their workplace looks like as far as how their employees present themselves. And you know, some people might find that to be very difficult when looking for a job. So I'm just saying, I kind of understand what they're saying from a small vantage point, but at the same time, it's not okay to fire people because they're just wearing their hair, you know, especially if it's not in a way that is offending anyone. You know, it's not causing a distraction. It's just simply us wearing our hair, you know, instead of slapping on a wig or a weave just to appease the company. We're rather wearing what naturally grows out of our hair and showing up as our most authentic selves. All right, so let me just continue here. So there is a new movement in UK now that they're seeing that the UK has not at all touched the surface as far as going against this discrimination in workplace environments as far as our natural hair. So there is a new movement, and this is called Project Embrace. And I find this really cool, actually. Project Embrace is launching a billboard campaign to challenge old and narrow views of professional hair. The team has created a Rip Up the Dress Code campaign to encourage a more inclusive approach to hairstyles in the workplace. The series of billboards will be displayed up and down the country, depicting images of Black women and men with natural Afro textured hair in professional environments. The campaign aims to tackle the notion that Afro hair is unprofessional and is calling on British workplaces to examine their dress codes and how they can be discriminatory to Black women and men who choose to wear their natural hair. And so the article then produces some pictures of these billboards that they're actually going to start showing in the UK, and I find them so, like, I'm a photographer, I love images, but these images are very strong and beautiful. And so when I scroll down further into the article, I'm seeing images of beautiful Black melanated women and men embracing their hair. The first image I see here is this woman. She's beautifully brown skin, and she has a nice vibrant red shirt that really brings out the color of her skin. But the thing that stands out most is her hair. Her hair is like this beautiful, like, it reminds me of like the old times, I guess the old Renaissance, or I don't know what times these were, but white women wore big poofy wigs and wore big beautiful gowns, and this woman is simply doing this with her natural hair. She's not wearing a wig. She's wearing her natural hair in a beautiful pompadour hairstyle. Her hair is full and it looks so healthy, and she looks so at peace with it. Like, she's looking at you like, yeah, what's she gonna say now? Because I love myself and all my beauty. What? You know, I love this picture. The picture also has some wording, and the wording says, does natural hair stop you seeing natural professionalism? I like that. I scrolled down even further, and this image, I love this one because this girl looks, I would totally do this hairstyle. Would I do it in the workplace? I would be a little bit intimidated to do it, but I love her boldness. This woman is brown skinned as well. She's wearing a beautiful orange outfit that really complements her skin. Jewelry that goes with it, but she's wearing this beautiful, like, I guess you would call it bantu knot hairstyle with, you know, cornrows. And the wording on this particular poster says, does natural hair stop you seeing natural ambition? And her look is just like bold and making a bold statement with not only her hair but also her, you know, her outfit, her attire. It's vibrant. You know, it really embraces who she is on the inside. And it's like she's looking as if, yeah, I dare you to say something. I scroll down even further and I see this beautiful image of an older woman. She has beautiful gray hairs growing in, and it's like a salt and pepper hairstyle. It's so beautiful. She looks youthful, you know, for her age. She looks very, very healthy and youthful. She's vibrant. She has beautiful brown skin, and her hair is not in any braid out or twist out hairstyle, or she did not curl it or prepare it. She just simply has it in its most natural way. And yeah, she did like a little pompadour kind of roll, French roll up on the top, but it's in its most natural state. There are no curls, there are no braid outs, nothing hindering the beauty of her natural hair, you know. And it's not to say that it's unprofessional. This looks very professional. Actually, people have been achieving styles like the ones that we've seen here in these posters with wigs. And when we wore wigs and weaves to work, it was no problem. So now that it's being done with the natural hair, it's, you know, it's a problem. I find that to be very contradicting, that we would be accepted more in workplace and professional environments if we wore a wig rather than just have our hair do what it's doing, or rather than our natural hair doing the same style. It's very contradicting to me, honestly. And I feel like in this day and age, as people are embracing their natural hair, there has to be a change. There has to be a change professionally as far as these companies are concerned. You know, companies are constantly looking at the trends of what is going on with their customers, people that they're trying to get money out of. Well, why not look at the trends as far as what is going on with your workers? Your workers are now undergoing trends as well. And this is not to say that our natural hair is a trend, but professionally, when people look for what works and what can gain them the most money, business-wise, they look at the trends. They look at where the people that they're trying to get the money from, their target audience, they're looking at what they do, what they're doing, and what they're talking about, what they like, what they don't like. That same energy that companies go out and study their target audience, they should also study their workers and adapt their customs to the workers. You know, that's my personal opinion, and I really stand by that why only change your aim and your target according to people that you're looking for something from? You're also looking for something from people that work for you, for them to be comfortable so that they can continue producing for your company. You know, you want them to be the most comfortable and their most authentic selves so that they can produce their most productive results. This goes along with it. Even though it's just hair matters. Hair matters. Hair is a huge movement and people are making money for hair. This person continues to say, women and girls deserve to feel beautiful and accepted without feeling the need to alter their physical self, says founder Lakia Lee. Whether at school or at the workplace, people with curls or coils should not be singled out based on the way their hair grows out of their scalp. I totally agree. Unfortunately, this is not the case as a result of the continued bad press Afro-textured hair has received over the centuries. Many women and girls don't feel they will be accepted in the workplace or society at large if they do not alter their natural hair texture to resemble more closely that of their white counterparts. And so I will pretty much end it there and ask you guys, what do you think about locks and natural hair in your workplace? What do you do to maintain your comfort while working for whatever company that you work for, while embracing your most natural hair textures? Do you feel like there's a little bit of tension in your workplace because of your natural hair or because of someone else's natural hair? Let us know down below, whatever you feel comfortable sharing. I would love to know. Me, as I'm working outside of the house right now, I have been thinking about, well, how are my locks perceived out there? And luckily I have found a place that does not obsess over the, you know, my locks or other people's, because I work with 2 other people that have locks. I work at a workplace that doesn't obsess about the natural hair textures and stuff like that. But I know there are other places that do care very much about this. And so for this reason, people are out here trying their best to help other people to embrace their hair no matter where they're working. Because there are companies out there that are actually firing others because of their most natural hair texture, which is completely crazy to me. But I'd love to know your thoughts. What do you guys think, and how does it affect your workplace? Like I said, I would love to know your stories and what you think. But anyway, guys, I'm excited to see campaigns like this happen and for more of these like ideas to become more public. We see as of recently that we're getting the Little Mermaid Ariel with locks. We're now seeing it as the Little Mermaid is about to hit the theaters. The Little Mermaid Ariel is actually now a woman with locks. So I love these things, that we're seeing people with their natural hair textures and people that are more uncommon coming more out into the media, are being treated as a priority more. We're seeing it more. Even though we could see a whole lot more, we're seeing a little bit more progress. Okay, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and were encouraged by this particular article. I will link the article down below if you would love to continue reading and gaining more insight on what's going on. But yeah, I'd love to know your thoughts and your comments down below. That really encouraged me, and I hope that it encourages you. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, if you have not subscribed, hit the subscribe button because we upload videos about locks almost each and every day. I also do vlogs so you guys can kind of see a little bit of my fun life as a new wife in a completely different city and how I weather the storms and the great times out here. So yeah, hit the subscribe button for many more videos from me. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you later in the next one. Bye.